Every year, in spring and again in autumn, the volunteers of Save Our Waterways Now, SOWN, do fish surveys in our local creeks. For our Walton Bridge Reserve Fish Survey, we were joined by Catchment Coordinator Melinda Mclean and fish expert Dr Kev Warburton from the University of Queensland.
And now that's all zipped up, Callum, how do you think the fish get in the trap?
By the hole over there.
Oh, a smart cookie, that's it. The fish go in the hole and then they hang out in there until we come back and get them.
That's the only thing about these traps, you've got to make sure there's enough water.
And we've put them in without the cat food before and we haven't had much success. I think the fish like the cat food. Do you want to fill the rest of it, Callum?
Yeah.
Once the bait nets have been filled up with dried cat food, which strangely enough seems to be the best attractant for the fish, they get taken down and dropped into the deeper pools. And some not so deep ones. Because of the last 5 years of drought, the general water table has fallen and we're just not getting the same levels we used to.
This is going to be Lochinvar Bridge upstream.
While it's a fun day for the kids, we're still scientific. Mel labels the buckets for the catch and we raise the first bait net. It's absolutely full of fish. Unfortunately, no native fish, all gambusia and swordtails. The fish get tipped into the bucket, ready to be transferred to the aquarium, and we go visit the other bait nets and pull them in. Soon, we've lifted all 8 bait nets and are ready to start counting fish.
What was the really big?
That's a swordtail.
Yeah.
That's a big one. And then these guys here, there's 3 there. These are called mosquito fish or gambusia.
Gambusia, or mosquito fish, are a pest fish from Central and South America. They were introduced to eat mosquito larvae, but it didn't work. They just eat our native fish instead. After the catch from the bait nets has been counted, then we do some dip netting. Kevin dip nets along the edges, trying to get some of those fish that hide in the corners. And Beth ventures into deeper water.
Oh, got one little one something.
After nearly 3 hours of fishing, we finally caught a crimson-spotted rainbow fish, and the crows joined in the celebration.
The thing about today is we've got very, very few native fish and just a few crimson spotted rainbow fish. Normally you'd expect a bit more in the way of native fish in a place like this, but I think what's happened because of the drought, everything is so shallow that only tiny fish like the mosquito fish, the exotic invaders, can actually use that depth very effectively. And all that, like we saw before, the habitat's been reduced because the water's shrunk away from the edges, and all those little micro habitats that the native fish like have been lost to a large extent. But one thing we did find was those very tiny crimson spotted rainbow fish. So it shows that they're breeding.
So that's a good sign?
Yeah, it's a good sign. They're still breeding even with conditions as extreme as they are today.
Great view.